Greetings punks, goths, metalheads and herberts. How are you all doing? Well, I hope. My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Right, today I'm on a local walk. It's about 3 miles from where I live, but I've never been here before, so I thought I'd bring you guys with me today for this walk. Today, let me compose myself to say the name properly. Today I'm going to visit a place called Broadbottom. So I'm just on my way walking up there now. Unfortunately, it's quite a busy little road leading up to it, but as soon as I get there I'm going to be getting off the main road onto a nice countryside walk. Famous things of note, probably one of the most famous things in the area is the famous painter Lowry. He moved here and he lived here in later life. What's also interesting to me is that Lowry, in his early life, he was brought up on a street, the same street I was born on in Old Trafford, Manchester, and that's Barrett Street. I didn't live there for long. I was only a baby, then my parents moved away after a while. Yeah, Lowry, in his later life, I guess in his retirement, he moved to Broadbottom. So I'm just actually coming into Broadbottom now. So it's actually just a little village really, but it's got a very strong, rich industrial heritage. But from what I've heard, it's got some very nice countryside walks, so I'm going to try and find one of those now. There's the village train station there. Apparently this was the train station Lowry used to use when he was travelling to Manchester. Big old mill or industrial building that's been repurposed into something new. Right, this is the place I was looking for. There's supposed to be some nice walks at the back of it. Geez, I'm glad to be off that main road anyway. A bit quieter now. The main roads for all these little villages around here, they're just clogged up with traffic because they weren't designed for the amount of traffic we have nowadays, and it's a hot day, so all the dickheads are solar powered, so you've got loads of traffic and loads of dickheads. But we're off there now. So it's the Limefield Garden Centre I've been looking for. I'm not going to the garden centre because all the walks are at the back of it. But it's handy to know there's somewhere, if you're going to walk on a hot day, you can go there for a drink and something to eat. I imagine this is one of the rows of terrace houses that they would have had for the workers for all the industrial past. Got a mill shop there. And there's the mill. It's good it's still in use. So hopefully I've just found the start of one of the walks I wanted to go on today. If it's good here, I'll be going back different times to do the different walks. Right, it looks like I'm on track for the walks. The Evro Valley Broad Mill Heritage Site. Cool, let's have a look. Right, so with this being a heritage rich site with an industrial past, I'm expecting to see lots of mills, well, mill remains and things from our past. I will point out, you know, in this country, especially Manchester and the Northwest, people go on about our proud industrial heritage. And while it's good to progress, we mustn't forget all the suffering, all the thousands of lives lost, all the children who suffered. So although progress is good, I think there's a lot to be ashamed of, our past child labour and cruelty and things like that, but it's good to remember. Little pond area, always good to see ducks. So it looks like we've got some kind of circular structure over here, and what this was, it's a sign. Let's have a look. A stone circle of light. The circular wall in front of you is the rim of a huge water tank. It was part of the gas holder installed during the 1880s to store gas for lighting Broadbottom mills. What I'm going to do is, there's quite a bit to read. I'll take a photo of it, and if you're interested, you can pause it and read through yourself. So I've finally got a new backpack. It's this one I've got on now. It's a cool backpack, black canvas, perfect for day walks when I'm out videoing like today. And I've just finally finished customizing it. So best thing about this is, with it being canvas, I could sew patches and stuff on, I'll just show you a picture of what I've got on the back of it now. So yeah, really happy with this. The funny thing was, I was going around with this old tatty rucksack for years, and I'll show you a picture of it now. And it was so worn and threadbare, I had duct tape inside holding it together. It was actually getting embarrassing walking around with it, it was so knackered. And then I thought, why don't I just replace it? And I thought it's not going to be that expensive, and it wasn't. It was under £20 for this replacement one, which is an old German army rucksack, and military stuff is always good most of the time. So it was cheap to replace, but it was just, I was stuck in the habit of putting on this old one. And sometimes in life it just says something that, you know, you could easily change something, but you just go along with something because it's the same old habit. And like me, it was silly going around with this knackered old rucksack, and sometimes it's just worth sitting back a minute and thinking, why am I doing this? So it's really nice, this walk so far. It's like really nice quiet woodland, and you got bits of the industrial heritage interspersed with it all. I'm glad I came. It's like one of those other places I've never been before. So we've got this high stone area, which is obviously part of something at some point. And that stonework on the floor, I guess, with the round circle in the middle, I reckon that had a cast iron supporting of some sort. That's just a guess. Yeah, here's another one here. So that wall that I was looking at, that was probably the sides of a building, and I'm stood inside it now, where those stone supports were, probably for cast iron bars. Some more remains. Looks like there's tunnels under there. You know me, I'll have to come back another day when I've got a torch and stuff and have a look. So yeah, more remains. So here we've got signs saying harnessing the river's power. So it was how the river Etherow was used to power some of the mills. And this stonework we're looking at was in the basement of one of the mills, one of the large cotton mills. So I've got a big board here, so what I'll do is I'll take a photo again, and you can just pause it if you want to read the information for yourself. Now we've got the river Etherow down there flowing away. Like there's some more remains up here, let's have a look. Right, looks like this is where the steam engine was. Just take a picture of that in a sec so you can pause it again. So this is where this steam engine was housed. It goes down quite deep, let me tell you. This is the other side of it. Good job it's fenced off, it is deep. Right, what I think I'm going to do now is just have a walk along this river for a bit. I think the path goes by it for a while, so it's a nice chilled walk. I mean, just having a quick look round today, I've had a bit of a nose around in the woods, and there's old bits of building and stonework and pits everywhere. So I imagine if you had a good route through the woods all day, I imagine you'd find some pretty cool stuff. But this is just a bit of a recce today, a bit of a recon mission to come back at a later date. So this is what I believe is called the Millennium Bridge. Beautiful views of the river from up here. Right, back over this bridge now and through the bigger wood, I think. Just walking through the woods, side of the river now. See where this brings me out. Right, I'm back out in civilization again now. So I think I'm going to wrap it up now for today, but I'll be back here again to do a bit more exploring. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. And until the next video, keep yourselves very safe. Take care. Bye.